And trying times like this typically expose those with giving souls. And to highlight a few in the Key City, our Miriam Chamberlain stumbled upon a handful of men at Dunnigan Transportation who've been helping those struggling with no fresh water. Take a look.
For workers like Chris Taylor, providing water in freezing weather can lead to some complications.
Because in about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, it'll freeze up in our trailers.
And that's exactly what happened when trying to get water to a warming shelter in this historic winter blast. An improvised human chain was formed using buckets in efforts to still fulfill the need of receiving clean water.
There's a lot of people that need help, and I think just anything that we could do to make it, easier during these hard times would be great.
In spite of certain barriers, Dunnigan Transportation, that Chris works for, has provided gallons of water to local warming stations and Compass Health and even Hendricks Medical Center. For the past 48 hours, the transportation company has been working non-stop around the clock, traveling and delivering fresh water from their own trucks. Taylor has been willingly working despite being left without water in his own home.
We don't have any water right now that I know of. Of course, I haven't been home in 3 days. I know my wife and my daughter they're doing good, so that's what kept me going here.
These trucks are filled with gallons of water, transmitted through a hose that's then released into buckets and boilers.
I almost think of them as first responders.
And they are doing it with only a crew of less than a dozen, including Zach Vassar, who has also been out in the cold helping.
As to, everybody just lending a hand, and not just the company that we represent. There's plenty. You could probably take this camera to 100 different places if you wanted to, but they've been willing, and I think that's what's most important.
In Abilene, Miriam Chamberlain, KRBC Abilene's local news.